Hi, this is Edwin Dearborn. In this video, I am giving an overview of eye-popping content and how we can take what I'm about to go over with you and build a supporting slide deck that will go with the presentation. Eye-popping content is a unique offering, which is creating well-designed, beautiful memes and what we call quote cards, inspirational quotes that are embedded with a photograph and the brand of whoever we're representing. And then we share that to their followers on social media, to their database in email and through texting through that technology. Moreover, we automate the sharing of this from our library, which should be about 200 or 300 images with their logo on it. The idea that we are pinging and posting on a consistent basis 2 to 3 times a day on social, once a week on email, once a week on texting, is that it keeps that brand front and center of its database so that those people come back. Customer retention is where a lot of money is, as well as keeping those followers and past clients who know and love you already to keep you at top of mind when they are referring. The strategy has a lot of statistics to prove that point. Moreover, this is a real opportunity because most dentists, most business people, most bookkeepers, accountants don't have a consistent and beautiful social media and email marketing campaign. And we're able to create that for them and automate that through these channels. So I'm going to share for you what I think could be ways to really inspire people. So really what we have to establish is this is not just another marketing strategy. What this is, and this is really important that we identify the difference here, is that we're talking about client retention and referrals, activating your database to bring you more referrals. And referrals really are the Willy Wonka golden ticket of marketing. There's plenty of statistics, and we don't need to go into that prove that referrals are easier to close, they spend more, they're easier to work with, they are the Willy Wonka ticket of marketing. So what we want to do is position that like, well, how do we create that? And what I have found is that the majority of business owners will cite that, referrals and word of mouth is my best source of business. They say that very proudly. The problem is that they don't know how to proactively generate it. So let's just take a look at what I'm going to be going over. So the real offering here, the hook is how this premium social media strategy will increase your patient referrals by 81%. Having this quote after the Willy Wonka ticket image would be important when I kind of position it as the Willy Wonka golden ticket. 60% of companies with a referral process experience faster close rates. 55% report higher customer lifetime value, and 71% report higher conversion from contact to customer. Entrepreneur Magazine. The key thing here is what we're building for them is a referral process, meaning we're being proactive, strategic, and going after the referral. We're not just waiting for it to happen or word of mouth to occur. We're putting a process that puts them in the driver's seat of actually driving more referrals, not waiting for them, actually driving them. And this is the most cost-effective marketing there is. So money spent on this, for $697, one referral. I have a dentist that made $20,000 in an extreme case just in 1 month on one patient. Well, that may not be the average patient, but let's say the average patient is worth $6,000 or $7,000 a referral. You don't have to get many of those to make a big impact. Now, but here's the problem with being proactive and generating referrals. Asking for them is awkward. Hey, can you give me a referral? Most people don't feel comfortable doing that. Hence, why we're going to use social media, email, and text with inspirational quotes. And we have to have something that keeps them talking about the dentist. And this is referred to by Jay Baer in his book called Talk Triggers. You have to have something that's worthy of sharing. These quotes are talk triggers. It's memorable, they're beautiful. This is what we want to do. So we got to proactively share these talk triggers on all these digital channels. Okay. So how does social media actually increase referrals? More statistics to prove this point. 29% of patients pursue social media to view their other patients' experience. That's Forbes. So it's almost 1 out of 3 people look to social media. These are patients, dental patients, healthcare patients. Another one from Forbes, 41% of patients said that social media content impacted their choice of their health provider. That's, that's almost half. Social media does have an impact on that regards. Same from Forbes. Next one, 44% of social media users look up information about doctors or other healthcare professionals before scheduling a visit. Again, they're checking you out online. Do you have good content? Are you inspiring to them? Do you look professional? 71% of consumers are more likely to make a purchase based on social media referrals from family and friends. Annex Cloud is the source on that one. And 81% of US consumers' purchase decisions are influenced by their friends' social media posts. That research was done by Market Force. You combine all these statistics, here's the fact. Social influence equals more patients as referrals. Just that's bottom line. But here's the core problem that dentists have, even though I show them all these statistics. Core problem and opportunity. 99% of the dentist social media posts are boring. 3 ways to get an implant. No one's going to read a 1,500 word article. Very few people will, but they can consume quick, beautiful, inspiring quotes. Now, their content's so boring that dentists aren't even inspired to get involved in social media. It's just like, why even do it? It doesn't even work. Right. Because your content's boring. It's inconsistent. What if your content was inspirational, emotional, evocative, made people happy, and it was like in front of them, several times a day? That's what I call eye-popping content. It's just not just popping to the eyes, but it moves the emotions. It inspires people, and they go, man, I want to share that. This will uplift, and not only uplifted me, it'll uplift others. And the photo is so beautiful. It's so heartwarming that people want to share it. You see that? That's the key. You got to get people to want to share it. Now, attention is your practice's digital currency. The more attention you get to your brand, the more you build brand equity, So how do we do that? Well, eye-popping means visually astonishing, stunning, incredible, strikingly impressive. That's right out of the dictionary. In other words, it pops out, it is seen. Again, they want to share it. And I tell you, 99% of the dentists aren't doing this. Okay, so imagine if we took all your social channels, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Google My Business, and your email and the text. We grabbed all the identities of your past patients, your past leads, and through social 2 to 3 times a day, through email and texting once a week, and we send them an inspirational quote with their brand on it. Moreover, we use the proper hashtags in the proper amount on LinkedIn, Instagram, so that you can reach out. We can use geo-specific tags. Maybe you're in Temecula, California, so we use hashtag Temecula, hashtag SoCal, hashtag SoCal Living. See, so that we can even reach a broader audience beyond just your customers and who they share to. People that are searching for brands that use those hashtags intelligently. So our marketing strategy is very, very simple. Positive quotes from famous people, aesthetically designed to promote your practice purpose and what it's all about. creating beautiful smiles on people's faces. And all those positive quotes have your branding on it. So they look at that inspirational quote and they associate it with you. And we do this over and over and over. And anybody in marketing knows, who's ever studied the subject. I don't care if you studied at Harvard, USC, or community college. Everybody knows that repetition of message over and over and over to your database is a proactive and successful campaign to generate more referrals. And we post these things 7 days out of the week, 2 to 3 times a day. Bam, bam, bam. You're always in their feed. And we're offering the proper hashtags so that a broader audience that follow those hashtags can find you. And now they find your LinkedIn page, they find your Instagram page, and guess what happens? They start going down that rabbit hole. Brand awareness builds brand equity, which builds more referrals, which builds more patients and gross revenue. And so we just create 200 or 300 of these quotes and we rotate them so there's a fresh quote every day, a couple times a day. And about 3 months later, we rotate it through again to reach a whole brand new audience. And all of a sudden, you're the dentist that's always putting smiles on people's faces through this beautiful, eye-popping, heartwarming content. And that is the essence. And look, for $697 a month, to have your branding on social automatically dripping to your lists, to your followers over and over and over, this is a distinct competitive edge. Put 100 dentists in a room, show them this program and ask them if they're coming anywhere close to using social media to drive referrals the way that I've described. You will find the vast majority of them are not, and hence it is your competitive advantage. So there you go. That is my overview of eye-popping content and how this could be supported with the various slides to go along with what I say. All right.